Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment is brought to you by Madisonville Marine. You name a brand of boat, they carry it. G3, Skeeter, Hurricane, Godfrey, on and on. Whether you want a ski boat, a fishing boat, or a pontoon, there is no better place to buy a boat than Madisonville Marine. Tennessee basketball has a big game today, as you see on the screen, 4:30 tip-off on Fox Sports 1. They're playing in Brooklyn, New York, and then this upcoming Saturday, Tennessee will go to Arizona, returning the home-and-home that started last year when Tennessee got the win in Knoxville, playing in Tucson. So within a 7-day span, you're playing Maryland, you're playing Arizona. Those are two good teams and two big brand names in college basketball. Tennessee's already won the battle for Atlantis with the win against Kansas. They played USC. They played Butler in that tournament. And then you think about Gonzaga in an exhibition game that was on pay-per-view where they got a lot of attention there. And then previously, the games that Tennessee has played. Chuck, Rick Barnes, I think, has always, since he got to Tennessee, he's done a good job of putting Tennessee in big games. That helps the team from a strength of schedule standpoint, probably helps prepare the team. Right. But also on the national stage, Tennessee gets recognition. What have you thought about the scheduling and the way Rick Barnes has put Tennessee in these games?
You have to like the schedule. I mean, there's been a couple of appetizers here back to back, but you got a chance for some of the viewers that don't know the phrase now. It's quad one wins, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what you're trying to put on your resume is wins over top teams. I got Tennessee ranked 7th. Some varies from pole to pole, maybe. Maryland's 13th. So these are two top 15 teams. It's on a neutral floor. Mm-hmm. I'd like to see Tennessee come out really ready to play from the get-go. I don't know how many times we see that as far as shooting the ball. We know they're going to play great defense, right, Mark? But we don't see them, as a rule, get off to really hot starts on a neutral floor shooting the ball.
I think it's when this time of year, when you're getting into bowl season, you want the attention of the fans. Here's an opportunity to get people into basketball, and these kind of games, I think, can accomplish that on the big stages. And then, from a scheduling standpoint, fans want to see these tough games not only just prepare you, but pay off in the postseason, right? A lot of fans are like, okay, you play tough games, but where does it pay off in the end? So it's TBD whether they will help them in the end. But look, you get to play in Brooklyn, where a couple of your players are from, including Zakai Ziegler. Yep. You play in an NBA arena, which they've already talked about how cool that is. So there's a lot of benefits, helps you in recruiting. It's cool to be on a good stage like that and find out where you're at.
Well, and the preparation part comes from, like, if you're in film study and I'm showing a guy how to break a press against Eastern Kentucky, it doesn't get the guys the same attention as if you're showing them in preparation for Kentucky of how to break a press, and you're showing them how they did it against Arizona. Right? It gives guys, it wakes them up in their preparation for SEC, not only in the game moments, but in film study. Because now you're showing, hey, look what you did against these top quality opponents, or look what you didn't do, and it helps that preparation for SEC play.
Yeah, because there is the caution of, well, you're not always going to win these games. Last year, Villanova did not go well, right? Texas Tech was not the prettiest game, but I'll bet those games help prepare Tennessee for SEC play, and they go on and win in SEC tournament. So obviously you want to win as many games as you can, helps resume, and it keeps fans happy if you're winning the game. But there's the big picture aspect of playing the games too.
You want the true road test also. You don't want just the neutral site games like Brooklyn. Yeah. You want to find out how you handle a hostile environment.
Arizona's not going to be easy playing in their arena.
Very different. The travel, late night tip, hostile environment, that'll be different, but I think that's good.
Yeah, I think it's so funny how us as fans outside, we talk about all the other stuff, right? All the on the road, the gym, when at the end of the day, it's going to be what these teams do on the court. And they're really good teams, and they do different things that are going to be challenging. I know we'll talk about in the next year that will challenge this team in their preparation for the SEC, which that's what's exciting about these basketball games.
Mark has us right on time as well with that. We'll come back. What should you know about Tennessee's opponent today, Maryland? Big test for Tennessee's basketball team. When we come back, we will break down what you should know about who Tennessee will play today, right here on the Sports Source.
Merry Christmas, baby. Should it treat me nice?